Hey, good morning, Kilby family. Good morning. Welcome to another great day here at Kilby. Today is Tuesday, not Monday, but Tuesday, February the 20th, 2024. So we're having a Monday on a Tuesday this week. Slightly short week. We had President's Day yesterday, so I hope you had a chance to spend time with family and friends, get some rest, get ready for another great week. Even though it's a little bit shorter this week, we still have a lot of great things in store. We have a lot of work to do. As we always talk about getting prepared and ready for our ACAP that is going to be coming up very soon. So we want to make sure that we are getting ready for that. Okay. Glad that you're here this morning. Lots of great news to talk about, great things happening over the last week, but since we've been out of school at least. First, want to congratulate all of our basketball teams. I understand the season is now officially over. I got a chance to watch our 5th and 6th grade teams play the other night. They did a fantastic job. That second game in particular, I mean, if I had hair, it would have been standing up on my head. I'm telling you, it was exciting how that team, our students, just really hung in there and fought hard. It was a really tough team they were playing. But they hung in there. William Rinks went to the free throw line and hit a couple of clutch free throws. Super proud of him in sealing the victory. So they came out with a win. And then our other 5th and 6th grade team, they played earlier that evening, and they actually finished the season undefeated. So they are the Florence Parks and Rec 5th and 6th grade champions this year. So congratulations to them for all of their hard work. They had a great season. All of our teams had a great season. It definitely was fun to watch you all play, learning more about the game of basketball, but more importantly, learning about sportsmanship and what that means. Because when you leave Kilby, hopefully you will look at the possibility of maybe joining other sports teams or other activities and things where you're working with other groups. And so there are some characteristics, some things that we have tried to teach you through the Kilby way that you'll need to have just to be the best teammate that you can be in the future, because that's so important. How many points you score or how many touchdowns you make or how many goals you can kick, all of those things don't really matter if you don't have the right attitude, if you don't have the right mentality, if you don't have the good work ethic. All of those things come into play to being the best player that you can be. And more importantly, you will be known as a student athlete, meaning that the student part has to come first. And that's your academics. That's your grades. That's your schoolwork, making sure that you are taking care of your business in the classroom before you take care of your business on any field or court or whatever you're doing. Okay. But I'm just super proud of our Kilby kids. Lots of great activities that we're involved in outside of Kilby. But we've got some great activities going on inside of Kilby as well. Want to congratulate our robotics teams as they went down to Auburn last Friday and Saturday and competed at state competition. So we had 3 teams to qualify for Worlds competition. That's the top of the top, if you will. We had 3 teams last year to be able to do that. And so we were very fortunate to have 3 more teams to do that again. So we're very proud of all of our robotics students, those teams in particular that will be representing us at state. Robotics students, those of you that have qualified for Worlds, we will be having a meeting with your parents very soon, so we can start nailing down some details for that event. So, but again, just congratulations to all of you. We also want to congratulate our very own GA, Miss Blakely Burdett. She received an award for Outstanding Volunteer of the Year. That was a statewide award that was given out, and that just really acknowledges and recognizes all the hard work she does working with our robotics teams. And then to top it all off, to put like the icing on the cake, like the cherry on top of the sundae, our very own Miss Beerhouse was recognized as the Outstanding Robotics Mentor of the Year. So proud of her and all the work that she does. She spends a lot of time preparing, making sure that our robotics teams are successful. So when you see Miss Beerhouse today, please congratulate her on winning that award. I mean, those 2 ladies won that award on a state stage. So people from all over the state got a chance to recognize her and to see the great things that we're doing here at Kilby. So again, I'm just so proud of all the robotics teams, everybody that went down to compete. I know the competition was very tough, but we hung in there. We definitely looked and acted like we belonged there. So I was very, very proud of the things that I've heard regarding that. So again, thank you for all that you do in representing Kilby. Okay. All right, so we have our Mary Poppins trivia questions for today. I know we're a little behind, so we're going to actually have a trivia question today, and we will have another set tomorrow. Okay, so for our second and third graders, your question is this: how does Andrew convince Miss Lark to let his friend Willoughby stay? Think about your reading. How does Andrew convince Miss Lark to let his friend Willoughby stay? That's for our second and third graders. How does Andrew convince Miss Lark to let his friend Willoughby stay? Okay, so you got to do a little reading to figure out the answer for that one. For our fourth through sixth graders, your question is, what changed Michael's mind about Andrew being a nincompoop? Okay, think about that. How did Andrew's actions influence Michael's opinion? So what changed Michael's mind about Andrew being a nincompoop? And how did Andrew's actions influence Michael's opinion? So that's your fourth and sixth grade question for today. All right, so be sure to answer those, turn those in, and we will be looking to recognize those students with the correct answer. We'll do a drawing for those prizes. We also want to give out some shout outs for excellence. In other words, we caught some folks doing things the Kilby way. They consistently showed excellence, performing academically, and how they conducted themselves. So we want to recognize the following students: Miss Riley Scott. We want to also recognize Miss Nolly Bird. Woohoo! And last but not least, we want to recognize Bowie Johnson. These students exemplified the Kilby way. They showed it. They were so dedicated to doing the things that they needed to do to be successful, and we caught them doing things the Kilby way. So when you see those students, congratulate those students. We are proud of you. So keep working hard. Everybody keep working hard, continuing to do things the Kilby way. Okay? This time we're going to pause now for a brief moment of silence, and then we will have our pledge. All right, teachers and students, let's stand for the pledge. Thank you for standing. Upton, hut. Salute and pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, teachers and students, you may be seated. Hey, that's all I have for now. Again, I want you to have a fantastic day. Continue to make good decisions. Again, we are just a few weeks away from taking that ACAP, so we have a lot of things we need to cover academically. So let's lock in today. Let's stay focused, and let's have a great day. Take care, guys, and roar Lions.